here tonight against Ricochet.
Yeah, in the Gold League, our first Gold League matchup.
That speaks to the power of the Death Riders there. They didn't need Castagnoli. They knew how important this tournament is.
As Castagnoli makes his entrance, let's take a look at the lineup for the Gold League. Darby Allin, Claudio Castagnoli, Will Ospreay, Ricochet, Brody King, and Juice Robinson filling out the Gold League. And remember, both the semifinals and the finals of the 2024 Continental Classic take place at World's End coming up December 28th. AEWTIX.com to join us there in Orlando in person or worldwide on pay-per-view December 28th.
This is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic Tournament set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio Castagnoli, who competed in the inaugural Continental Classic, finished the tournament with 7 points, drawing with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, on the final night of tournament action for 1 point apiece, which mathematically eliminated Claudio Castagnoli. That's the importance of this round-robin tournament. It comes down to the final night.
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds, Ricochet!
Ricochet and Claudio Castagnoli, they are no strangers to one another. And Nigel, Ricochet, much like Shelton Benjamin, no stranger to this round-robin tournament format in Japan. Ricochet making it to the finals of the Best of the Super Junior 21 tournament in 2014, defeating Kushida to win the entire annual round-robin tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That will certainly give this man out of this world confidence as he looks ahead toward World's End. His opportunity to wear gold here in AEW for the first time. He had the opportunity, of course, at Full Gear, facing off for the international title.
But it was the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita that successfully defended his AEW International Championship this past Saturday night in Newark, New Jersey. Powerful scoop and slam there by Claudio Castagnoli, bringing Ricochet back down to earth.
That was a very physical matchup. Good drop step that time for Ricochet. Very physical matchup. But I also think he's going in against a man. You talked about his success in the tournament a year ago. As part of the Death Riders, they are so confident right now. They have momentum, confidence, and of course, they're just great wrestlers.
And yeah, I mean, every reason to be. I mean, the Death Riders, they hold the AEW World Trios Championship, the AEW World Championship, and potentially after this tournament, Claudio Castagnoli could be the Continental Champion as Ricochet, the step-up work on Rana, takes Castagnoli down once again. And fan special programming note coming up this Saturday. Early start time for Collision this holiday weekend, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, immediately followed by Rampage this Saturday on TNT as Ricochet reversing Claudio Castagnoli, but Castagnoli bringing Ricochet back up, and another hook on Rana takes Castagnoli down.
Ricochet's going to take flight. He better be careful here. Yep.
Oh, Castagnoli walking it off. Ricochet pulling up short, putting on the brakes. And these two men have met on multiple occasions, as I've mentioned, but only once before in a tournament. It was the 2010 Battle of Los Angeles and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla match I was lucky enough to be on the call for. It was Claudio Castagnoli that scored the win that night, but it was a single elimination tournament. Remember, a loss on the opening night here in the Continental Classic does not doom you. In fact, you could be like Eddie Kingston, the winner last year,
right?
That came back to run the table and ultimately win the tournament.
That's right. He lost his first match, but Eddie Kingston came roaring back. And, well, let's see what happens here tonight. Claudio just very deliberately walking around here and I guess if nothing else, he is slowing down Ricochet.
Castagnoli methodical in his offense here as he breaks the count again. He really has found himself, I believe, under the tutelage or the allegiance, if you will, of John Moxley under the Death Riders banner.
And for as brutal as the Death Riders' tactics can be, Claudio Castagnoli is somebody that very early on in his career has a lot of experience facing off with high flyers, facing opponents well-versed in lucha libre. I mean, not only from his time training in the United States, but Mexico as well. Castagnoli, a masterful shutdown artist on high flyers.
He can basically do it all. 84 overall wins since arriving here in AEW, and 33 in 2024. Second highest behind Orange Cassidy, who you talked about. Our thoughts are with him right now and what he had to deal with on Saturday night.
And now Ricochet, pump kick to the side of the head, and drop kick takes Castagnoli off of the apron. Ricochet, tope suicida, drives Castagnoli into the barricade and nearly into the front row here at the Wintrust Arena.
But he realized he's got to get him back in the ring.
And now Ricochet, perhaps the springboard. Castagnoli, the lunge to the top rope, once again grounding Ricochet.
Castagnoli here, poised.
Thunderous uppercut in the corner as we will continue with our first act from the Gold League in the Continental Classic in picture. Wait a second. Castagnoli, the cover, the leg hook. Ricochet kicks out. Picture in picture. Don't go anywhere.
There's no place like TVS for the holidays.
Welcome to the party, pal.
All I watch is A Christmas Story.
All I watch is Die Hard.
I'm in all these holiday classics.
Those are actors, not you.
Are they going to talk through this whole movie?
All I watch is people avoiding their unhealed traumas.
Wow, dark.
All I watch is whatever's on TBS.
All I watch is you.
All I want to watch is the freaking movie.
It's okay. It's Christmas all season long on Dinner and a Movie. Saturdays at 8 on TBS.
Detect this. Living with HIV, Craig learned he can stay undetectable with fewer medicines. That's why he switched to Dovato. Dovato is a complete HIV treatment for some people. No other complete HIV pill uses fewer medicines to help keep you undetectable than Dovato. Detect this. Leo learned that most HIV pills contain 3 or 4 medicines. Dovato is as effective with just 2. It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking Dofetilide due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you're female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy. Detect this. You could stay undetectable with fewer medicines. Ask your doctor about Dovato.
Top dog with a new pass. You played the game, but I'm too fast. Move out the way, I'm on a flight path.
Athlete for life. Eins for life.
I'm offering you the opportunity of a lifetime.
Now is the time.
I'm gonna make you so happy.
Max, only $2.99 a month for 6 months. Offer ends Monday.
Toss out the mess. Toss in the power sheet. Toss out pricey. Now toss like a boss. Arm & Hammer Power Sheets clean 3 times more small loads than premium towel detergent at the same price.
For a limited time at Little Caesars, get any 2 toppings you want on a large pizza for only $5.99. Now every day is Black Friday. Take that, calendar scientists. Get a large custom 2-topping pizza for $5.99 when you order online.
Pizza, pizza.
We are back live on Dynamite, Chicago, Illinois, Thanksgiving Eve, and the action in the Gold League of the 2024 Continental Classic. Kicking off, Claudio Castagnoli, Ricochet battling it out for those crucial first 3 points in the Gold League. Low bridge by Ricochet sends Castagnoli sprawling to the outside. And now Ricochet. Tope suicida, Castagnoli.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, Ricochet did not get a lot of speed hitting those far side ropes that time.
I think when Ricochet came to dive there, he thought for a second Castagnoli was going to move, so he slowed up. And when he took off, Castagnoli was unable to get out of the way.
Yeah, it was enough to apparently buckle the leg of Claudio Castagnoli, Castagnoli, though, picking Ricochet up out of midair. The backbreaker, and now Castagnoli! High boot wipes out Ricochet. 1, 2, 3. No, Ricochet able to kick out.
What an effort by Ricochet to get out of that.
Fans, the Shop AEW Black Friday sale is on from right now until Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Save 50% off on up to almost everything in the store. That's 40% off posters, prints, 50% off on rival and match figures, 30% off DVDs and Blu-rays. No code needed. Go to shopaew.com as the action continues here in the Gold League.
A lot going on here, as you can tell, on this Thanksgiving Eve.
Great holiday weekend here in the United States. Remember, we've got Collision coming up this Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. As Ricochet ducks underneath Castagnoli, and now Ricochet takes down Claudio.
And I think he wants to hit the ropes again here.
As Ricochet over the top again, wiping out Castagnoli and taking a good look at that Continental Championship. Remember, Kazuchika Okada remains Continental Champion up until the conclusion of the finals at World's End. But right now, Ricochet taking down Castagnoli. Moonsault off the middle rope. 2 and...
Yeah, Ricochet, it's surprised right here, but Claudio's just too strong. He can take a lot of punishment, a lot of offense, can Claudio.
Castagnoli's undoubtedly hurt there, as you can see. He's slow to get up. If I'm Ricochet, I'm pushing the gas now.
Now remember, I mentioned Claudio Castagnoli finishing the inaugural Continental Classic with 7 points. Had he been able to defeat Bryan Danielson, Claudio would have finished with 9, held a tiebreaker victory over Danielson. I believe he would have mathematically advanced to the semifinals. So these points, these first 3 points, crucial in this round-robin tournament format.
Well, Ricochet looks like he's just dangling almost out here.
I remember that match he had with Konosuke Takeshita this past Saturday. Not much recovery time for Ricochet after a battle like that, but he is fighting through whatever he is feeling, and right now he is feeling that uppercut as Castagnoli covers. No, barely. Ricochet kicks out.
Claudio measured him right there, Nigel. Measured him.
Simplicity, just stood, saw the man coming, and then perfect execution. The European uppercut right underneath the jaw.
As Castagnoli looking maybe for the giant swing, Ricochet has no intentions of finding out.
Yeah, he knows it's coming. Oh, maybe nothing he can do right now.
Yeah, running stomp from Castagnoli, who now...
Oh, how about this?
Stepping through, looking for that sharpshooter. Center of the ring. Claudio leaning back, sitting low. This is disastrous for Ricochet.
Great move by Claudio, taking 2 steps toward the center of the ring before he applied.
Damage to the lower back earlier on the apron after Castagnoli threw Ricochet to the outside. This will only exacerbate the previous damage. And those long, rangy legs of Castagnoli applying even more leverage.
And now Claudio transitioning into maybe a crossface. Yep, he's got Ricochet tied up center of the ring. He must have felt like he was losing his grip on that sharpshooter, so instead he transitioned to the crossface, but Ricochet, the roll-up, and Castagnoli forced to abandon ship.
That's a good point. I wonder why he abandoned the... Watch out.
The uppercut, the cover, and whoa! Claudio very nearly took it there.
Yeah, I wonder why he abandoned the sharpshooter, but you're right. Look at this. Arms crossed.
The Ricola. No! Ricochet reversing. 2 and oh!
Man.
I think if Ricochet had both ankles of Castagnoli hooked, that might have been a much different outcome.
Big double axe handle just shook Ricochet that time.
Oh boy, watch out.
And Claudio continuing to focus on the abdomen of Ricochet. First it was the lower back. Now the stomach.
He pulls away.
Refocusing on the back.
And
Nigel with the padding.
Oh, wait a second. Ricochet.
Okay. Well, that's a game changer right there.
Unceremoniously planted on the barricade was Ricochet, as referee Rick Knox giving the count to Ricochet. And Nigel, we pointed out that an injury on the first night of the tournament, the opening match of the tournament, could spell disaster for your next 4 battles.
Yeah, unquestionably, with that long road ahead, you want to try and stay as healthy as long as you possibly can. And now it's frustration on the face of Castagnoli, as Ricochet seemingly unwilling.
Claudio wanted that count-out win, I think.
That 3 points is 3 points.
That's
whether
right.
it's by pinfall, submission, or count-out. The lariat. Castagnoli ran over Ricochet, and now the cover and the win.
Wow. The winner of this match, Claudio Castagnoli.
I just give it to Ricochet, trying his best, getting back in the ring, but man, he was hurting by the time he got